Okay, next we have Chris. Thanks so much for telling us about outpatient services.
Thanks to the quality team for the invite. So my name's Chris Cimoli. I represent the outpatient stream. So six minutes for a project that's been running a couple of years. We'll see how we go. And still running, and probably won't stop for a few more years. So this project is expansion and transition of outpatient physio services at HRC. Get rid of that. Hey?
The mouse.
With the mouse.
No, mouse, okay. Good.
And now use the keyboard.
Very complicated. Okay, what was the problem we were facing? So the problem we were facing, one of the reasons why we wanted to do this was to really better connect, and we've used the word connect a few times today, our outpatient programs, the HRC based ones and also the ones based in the tower. And we'd had a separation, and we decided it was time to actually bring those services together. So that connectedness is really important. The blue line here is and we've got, luckily enough, I've got a lot of activity data, and the blue line is the veterans activity data, and we've got 5 years of data there, and you can see it's declining. And we needed to supplement that reduced HRC activity with new patients and programs. But we also wanted to maintain the existing HRC outpatient services and staffing profile, which is critically important. We've got an increased referral demand, and that's about 25% over 5 years. That's up around 5,000. In fact, I've probably undercut that a little bit because I haven't counted the new referrals with the guys at HRC anyway. So we've probably got another few hundred a year there. And we wanted to introduce some new patient populations to our HRC outpatient services, and also facilitate and provide some training and education opportunities for our HRC outpatient physio and admin staff. The red line is we'll call it the Austin Tower outpatient activity, and again the white dotted line is when we sort of started the project and started working on this. What did we do? What did we change? We did our best to consolidate and transition some of our existing programs, and that's really an ongoing challenge because it's a little bit easier said than done. And once we reach a critical point in terms of the numbers of patients, we can do that probably more effectively. But we also wanted to plan and align new programs with our referral demand, which was predominantly musculoskeletal and orthopaedics. Like I said, it's about 25% over 5 years. We started 5 new programs, and I've just got the dates there, but we've started a joint replacement gym and aquatic program, an exercise physiology high-level gym, which is sort of an extension of ACL and high-level programs. I'll mention the ACL program that the guy spoke about earlier, because what we did was take some EFT from the HRC rotation to sort of bolster that and to make sure that was sustainable. So there was contribution there, and we've also just recently started an aquatic spine program, which is a really specific program because we see a lot of back pain. So that the workforce we tried to formally connect, and we introduced a shared grade 1 rotation. That was a couple of years ago to provide a little bit more flexibility with our EFT and the location for where they were based. And we're obviously looking to do more, and prehab's one of our targets for the next probably 12-month period. How well did we do? So I remember when we started this, and I started the data of the 16-17 financial year, I was hoping to have 1,000, we'll call them non-veteran occasions of service or service events, and we got close. We got to 942 in the first year, which I thought was a great achievement. So a big pat on the back to the guys here from HRC Outpatients for getting the ball rolling on this. It was definitely a big challenge, but that first year was impressive. This year we're probably on target to go to about 1,100, so we'll probably be about 15% above last year again. So we're still growing, which is great. And I've got some ambition for the next financial year. I think we need to improve by about another 50%. So we're going to be working fairly hard. hopefully we've improved the service coordination. We've got a more flexible service, more opportunities for patients, and we're more responsive. And we have established some more regular opportunities for collaboration, PD, training, education, mentoring and supervision. Okay, so did the change result in improvement? Well, I think we can tick sustainability. The programs are still running and they are growing. I'm big on building a bit of a team-based culture and the contributions by all staff, and that's the people running the program. It's also the people referring, and I would say that everyone's contributed to that, so that's across all of outpatients. So again, it's a pat on the back. I think we've definitely provided better patient access and probably flow, and that is the episodic care that the patient's attending for an outpatient service, whichever the condition, whatever they're attending for. And we've got more capacity, we've got more appointments, we can see more people. We've got more new appointments, we've got more review appointments, and we've got more group appointments as well. And patient-centred care, we know that term is thrown out a lot, but I'm happy to say I think we've got more flexibility, we've got more targeted programs, and hopefully that means we're more efficient. So I think it's important to review the situation. Have we made enough impact? Have we done enough? So the trend data would say that we've got about 840 less veterans outpatient service events per year, and we've got about 280 more outpatient referrals per year. So we'll use that crystal ball, although people might not want to be touching that one. I don't know. That's a crystal ball. Will the trends continue? We're probably not sure. They probably will, given the hospital continues to see more patients. So our results and the trend data would indicate we probably need to keep transitioning, expanding those outpatient services at HRC. We think that's necessary, and the existing programs, the veterans programs, will need further consolidation. So yes, we're going to keep adopting, keep spreading, and we've sort of kept this project rolling. It's not really stopped. All right, a few insights. I think you've got to invest enough time in listening to staff and hearing what their concerns are, and also planning, and you have to negotiate. You're not going to get everything you want. It comes with the territory normally. Make sure you get data. I'm lucky enough to have good access to data, but you've got to continue to review that and monitor it to measure the impact of what you're having. And I'm a big fan of process and as well, but you do have to, at some point you're going to have to start, and the conditions might not be perfect, but you've got to get started at some point. And yeah, that's probably what those guys did. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris, and great job all the outpatient team who've been working with you to make those changes.